Okay, this is looking pretty good. One concern is that it's way too dense. So you smoothed it for no real reason. So I'm going to go in the attribute editor, Control A, and I can back out of that by selecting this tab, hitting select, and then delete. And it's like when I do smooth preview, it's really no different. Then the next thing is this topology is kind of just a little messed up. Just gonna isolate this. Um, and you've got this thing going on here, which isn't so great. Because it's just what it's doing to the shape. If you know what I mean, you have that kind of ridge going all the way up to the top, which I don't think you would want. Um, and part of that's how it's shaped, but I think that topology isn't helping you. So if we can like back out of this, use the multi-cut tool for that, and then delete edge, and then actually let me try to put on symmetry. I'm going to hold on W, left mouse click, symmetry, and symmetry, and then shift right mouse click, get this menu, and then delete edge. And then select this, shift right mouse click, and then slide edge. And then, kind of spread that out, maybe this one a little bit. Okay. And then you really need to shape this more. I mean, sometimes what I'll do, in fact, sort of taking a step back, but um, still leading that out. I'm going to circularize this top thing here. Not that you really want it to be a circle, but it's sort of a good starting point to getting them all evenly spaced. Oh, I have to turn off symmetry to do that. Okay. And you could continue to shape it, and if you want, for example, this back to be flatter, what I might do is select, some of these. Soft select, and then scale this, and move it back a bit. So it's like rounded but flatter, And then you could extrude edge up there, and things are a little bit more evenly spread. And then here too, yeah, this one a little berserk. I'll put on symmetry again. And then just get rid of all these weird triangles. Shift right mouse click, delete edge. Yeah, I don't know why you would have those. I think you could definitely use another loop around here. But, I mean, yeah, and you end up with triangles in a pretty awkward spot here. I mean, one thing you can do is if you really don't want this, if I go here, go to the middle, and go to there, and then those are quads, and then I just have to break this up like that, and then that is decent topology because now we're all quads there. See that? But here you've got a five-sided face. There you've got a five-sided face, which isn't great. Um, oh yeah, and then there's more. Well, yeah, there's. I guess it's all right. I don't know. Yeah, you've got some weird kind of shapes coming up to here. I think it needs to flatten out. One thing I like using sometimes is under surfaces, the sculpt geometry tool options, and then click the smooth button, and then under I guess stroke we can turn on reflection. And I'll just hold down B and just click and drag and make those bigger, and then sometimes it'll sort of just flatten stuff out and kind of spread things out in a nice way. That's a bit better. And once it's sort of smoother, you can always add back in detail if we lost anything. Anyway, yeah, so just try to get rid of any triangles or five-sided faces. Still some, feels like there's like a that better? A little bit. There's still, yeah, there's this five-sided face here, which isn't doing you any favors. And that could either go up to the top, or you could have to like loop it back around here. Oh, wait a minute. Why is that there at all? You don't need that. That was just causing you a problem. Okay. Oh, wait. What happened? Why do I have... Oh, the symmetry didn't work right. Or did it? It did. You're asymmetrical. This is only on one side. This particular problem edge. So yeah, just doing shift right mouse click, delete edge to get rid of that. Yeah, and this is not such a great triangle. I don't know. I mean, I would just... To some extent, it almost seems easier just to go back and redo the pants, just doing them the way I showed. And usually you're going to want to leave the bottom of these open. I'm just going to deselect these and then delete, so we have those holes there. And then if you want, you can W symmetry, and then Control E. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Control E. Oh, why is it doing that? Something like that, and then Control E again for extrude and push that up, and then you've got that. And maybe you want to put in a holding edge. Control Shift X. Let me put symmetry back on. Anyways, that could use some work. Yeah. Oh, that's because I move that stuff around, but obviously to reconnect that. Again, way too smooth. No reason to have it this smooth. It's really going to cause you a lot of trouble down the line. So I'm going to just back out one step at a time. I'll select this and then hit delete. So that I lost a mirror, I'll have to redo that. But then I select this one, hit delete. And even that's sort of on the dense side. But I'm just going to select these and then deselect those. Open that up. Oh, weird. You've got like something weird going on here. Well, so what I would just do is this. I would just delete this whole bit out. Ugh. Deselect those. Okay. And then you can extrude this again. Control E. No. Why am I... Setting T to get that. I don't know why I'm not getting the normal manipulator. Is it because symmetry's on? T to get this. Oh, okay, yeah, with symmetry on, it doesn't give you the normal manipulator. Anyways, now I can get that back, and it's just a nice clean edge there. Yeah, and you should have your hands by now. So model those hands. Boots again, too dense. Hmm. Well, there's not going to be any easy way to get rid of that smooth. Again, there's no reason for them to be this dense. Yeah, something's a little funny here. Just isolating this. Oh, again, yeah, it's like you have all these five-sided faces. So right mouse click, face, shift, double click. Select this, shift, double click. Ah, yeah, it doesn't want to. Yeah, what I might do is just delete this whole top. Whoops. There we go. Control E. Move that up. And then Control E. But this is really too dense. There was no reason to make it so smooth. It's really, and there's not. And now that you're so much further in the history, there isn't. Whoops. There's no way to easily remove that detail because you sort of moved on from that. But yeah, and then there's some kind of weird bumpy stuff here, and a lot of not so great topology there. Yeah, a lot of messy stuff going on here. And yeah, it's got super dense here for some reason. That's weird. You know what I would do then is I would just take this whole thing and do that again. God, that's not great. Just Control Shift X, and then I'm gonna take out this right mouse click edge, and then Shift right mouse click delete edge, and then maybe have this one go up, and then maybe again let's circularize this just to get like a better starting point for the shape. Oh, there's like an errant little face in here. There's a bunch of them. Those are going to cause you some worries later if you have stuff like this floating around. Ugh, it doesn't want to delete. I just accidentally deleted some other faces. Anyway, yeah, that worked that time. Just selecting both of those, then deselecting this one, then delete. Okay. Yeah, you really don't want little... Ugh, jeez, what happened in here? It's really just a big old mess in here. There's all these little weird faces coming off. Really, you know what? I would go all... I would just get rid of all this. It's because it just got so messy in there. And then maybe like... Oh boy, there's some really... Yeah, I don't know why these merge together here and Control Shift X. Yeah, I mean I have to just keep removing more of your shoe one bit at a time. Shift right mouse click delete. Oh. Shift right mouse click delete edge. And then I might take this and look at that. Let me try. Merging vertices, edit mesh, merge options, 0.001 I always do. And then see if it's still doing that. Okay, but it's not doing that, but for some reason it's not picking the loop. Oh, that one is, but this one's not? Oh, it is. But again, we still have this as torn open. Oh, is there another little... It's just gonna try a couple merge to centers, edit mesh, merge to center, edit mesh, merge to center. Okay, that seems to be working now. Then I'll circularize that just to get a little bit better start to the shape, and then twist that. Oh god, we still have some weird problem. Look at that. Well, I have to delete history off this shoe because it's having a really hard time. Edit delete by type history. Okay. And then you can reshape this. But it's just like that. It's not so good. But anyway. I mean, you can get a more interesting shape than that. But then I'll, I can do Control E and move this. Oops. Let's just use the regular up. Obviously that needs to be shaped a little bit more, but let's say like that. And then T for divisions, and no, it doesn't like adding those divisions, okay. So I'll just do that with multi-cut, so front view, Control Shift X, and you can add a few divisions, and then you can go through and work on the shape of all that, and etc. But I mean, it's already looking a lot cleaner than it was. But yeah, obviously I didn't get the whole right shape, so you'll want to work on that a little bit more. Yeah, again, looking kind of dense, and again with some very weird topology things going in there. That, not really sure how that happened, but then okay, it's a bit thin. Alright, so yeah, a lot of little things to fix. Try and just work on getting some of those weird topology things fixed.